Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Um, so let's get into it. You're probably asking why I have these two palms facing you guys. I've been asked a few times already, how do you know if you're a chosen one, right? Because a lot of people claim they're a chosen one and they're really not, okay? Other people just don't know what a chosen one is. They think that just what they do in life makes them a chosen one, or being attractive and, having a unique energy makes them a chosen one, but that's not all of it, okay? I'm sure you'll find things online. You can even read about it, okay? About chosen ones, all right? But the mark of a chosen one that cannot be mistaken, okay, is the crescent moon on your heart line. So you see this heart line here on the palm of your hand that goes across from the pinky over. If you put both of your palms like this, okay, and you look at them, your heart line, okay, the heart line underneath your fingers here, it should make a nice crescent moon. You see where the index finger is right here? All the way over to the next. A half a moon like this, a half crescent moon. That's a chosen one's marking. Okay? So, yes, not everybody's a chosen one. Because if everybody was a chosen one, there would be no war. Okay? Life would be very loving and, positive. And yeah, chosen ones are very unique, you guys, okay? You can still have really high vibration, light and everything. It's just not the chosen one, okay? And they're on a very different journey than anyone else, okay? They don't get mad. It has to be really, really something serious, like against humanity, like a really serious reason for a chosen one to react to things, you know what I mean, in an angry way. There's a lot of unique things about a chosen one that separates them from just a high energy or divine person, okay? Just so you know, that's what it is. It's a crescent moon, the palm of your hands, okay? It's really deep. You cannot mistake in it. That's the chosen one line, okay? Just so we're clear. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. Holy Spirit, I ask that you please protect me and my viewers from any negative energy, any hexes, curses, negative comments. Return to sender 2 billion times fold. And also send back all evil eyes. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay. Alright, so the overall energy, let's see what's going on with the energy for my viewers today. Let's see. So Spirit wants you to get back out there and start meeting some new people, okay? Start dating. You can do online dating also, but just be very cautious on how you do that. Make sure you're in a public area. Maybe a double date with other people or a group of people is best, okay? When you're meeting someone new, obviously, to be safe. But it's time to move on. It's time to, start exploring other people, other energies. I know someone here is looking at pictures of the past relationship that they lost here. I feel like somebody might have lost someone. I feel that this person, you or somebody here, maybe your partner passed away, okay? You miss them very much, and you just feel like you're doing something wrong by moving on, but you're not. You're not. Your loved ones want you to be happy. They know that, the last thing that they want is you to be struggling here by yourself. You understand? They don't want you to be alone. They want you to be happy. They want you to love. They want you to enjoy your life while you're still here, okay? And it's also part of your journey. So you have to keep on your path and keep finding the strength, okay, within yourself to move on, all right? I'm not saying to forget about this loved one. Absolutely not. You're never going to forget them. But it's just, accepting the fact that they're on another journey now and you're on a different journey than they are until you meet again, okay? This person who did pass away and left you, they didn't want to, but they knew they had to, okay? I feel like some of you who had lost this person through death, okay? You might have been very codependent on them, where you just, not in a bad way, not like you can't function without them, but just that, the love between you and this person was so strong and so, beautiful, right? And you did everything together. You would be thinking about saying something and your partner would just say it. Like, this was a soulmate that you lost, okay? And it's very hurtful and it's very painful, and my condolences to you for losing your partner, okay? It's very, 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 heartbreaking, but you are strong and you still have so much life to live, okay? So they want you to be happy. They want you to move on. But sitting and, looking at memories, missing on them, Spirit says it's okay. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to, miss, excuse me. It's okay to miss them, but you can't stay there, okay? You can't stay there. You have to pick up these pieces, okay, and make new memories, all right? Spirit wants you to make new memories, have a great time. And Spirit's even saying, the person that you lost is even saying, I'm hearing it, you don't have to go without me. Make it a third party. They'll go with you on the date. They want you. They're enforcing you to enjoy your life, okay? And you're not alone. They're always watching you. But they want you. They want you to be happy. Okay, understand that. They want you to be happy. They're happy. They are in a different journey. They're in a different place now. But it's peaceful, and they're doing something else. Okay. Until your time comes, okay, you're to be happy. You're to keep focusing on your journey. All right. And it has nothing to do about forgetting this loved one, because of course you're not going to do that. So Spirit wants you to, spend time with your friends again. After losing this person, maybe some of you kind of like became into a hermit mode, a little depressed, avoiding people and friends, okay? That happens with depression here to a lot of people, okay? It's common. And everybody heals in a different way in a different time. So nobody's rushing you, but Spirit just wants to remind you that, the clock is ticking here. So, yes, heal, right? But keep healing. But also, healing is letting go of things you can't control. You can't hold on to the past forever. You have to move on. Of course, hold on to the good memories. Nobody's telling you not to, but make new ones, okay? It's time to make new ones, all right, when you're ready. I feel that the person, that when you start dating, okay, I feel that you're going to take it very slow here. Really, really slow, because if you don't, you're going to start, okay, if you're not healed enough from this loss, okay, that's why it's really important that you heal from this loss, because if you don't and you end up dating someone else, you're going to be comparing them to this, to your past person. You're going to be thinking negative things like, oh, they don't add up to what I had. They'll never understand me like my other partner did, okay? They'll never treat me the way I need to be treated, okay? They're not going to do the things that my past person did for me, right? But all this negativity that you're bringing on here into this next relationship or friendship or whatever it's going to be for you, it's different for everyone. You have to go in a positive, attitude, because when you're negative and you're thinking that way, that's what you're attracting towards you is negative, okay? So you got to be positive. So it's really important that you heal very well before you start dealing with anyone else, okay? Because it's not fair to the other person coming in to be compared to the past person, okay? They're different people. You're not going to have the same person again. That's just not how it works. And you're meant to be with someone else, okay? So some of you're meant to have someone else right now in this journey that you're on, to learn and explore new things, okay? To grow. So we need a positive mindset to keep on this journey, all right? Because the divine's not going to send you anything good if you're not ready and prepared for it. You understand? So make sure you're doing your healing work here. You're putting that love back into you. You're getting rid of that guilt. You're healing that guilt. Whatever guilt you have, I do feel remorse and guilt here that you could have or should have, whatever. You have to let that go, okay? You have to let that go, because it was destined for this person, for this journey to end with this person that left, okay? That left this world. And you have to accept that, okay? You have to accept it. Like I said, the one thing that is promised in this lifetime for every single one of us is death, okay? That is promised. That is one promise that will never be broken, because nobody here is immortal. So That is one thing, and probably the only thing that's really promised is death. Okay, so, that's part of life. And we have to accept that. As much as it hurts, I understand. It takes time, but we can't be, just sitting in the same spot, dwelling, crying about not having this person in our life. You know what I mean? Yes, we cry and all that, but now do something to get your mind off of it. You know what I mean? It's refocusing our brain into something else. Um, Getting, creative, getting, involved with people, making new friendships. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but making some new friendships, okay? Maybe you don't want to hang out with your old friends, okay? Because they keep bringing up your ex that passed away, or it makes you feel like crap every time they talk about. It makes you feel sad, every time they bring up your ex, okay? Or you mentally, every time you see your friends, maybe these are friends you've had for many years with your partner that passed away, and being around your friends, you feel empty inside. You feel it hurts because you feel like something's missing, because every time you spent time with these friends, your partner was always with you, and so you miss them even more. So that's why I'm not saying for you to leave these friends, especially if they were good to you, and you have a good friendship with these people. But do let them know that you just need time to heal right now, okay? But don't stop trying, making new friends. That is also very healthy, okay? I'm not saying to ditch your old friends, but, maybe making some new friends might help you heal faster. You understand? So, new faces, new energy will help you heal everything that you need to heal here. It's taking that step and trusting yourself to do that, okay? Yeah, because I know it's like you're working on it. You're working on healing your heartbreak here. You might have I feel you have a really strong fear of also moving on to someone new, because again, they didn't treat you the same, because you feel nobody can treat you the same as the person did before, okay? You're afraid that the next person is not going to love you the same. They're not going to put you on a pedestal like the other one did, put you as a priority, a first priority. You're afraid that you fear there's going to be some kind of toxicity between this new person that comes in. You're afraid they might have some sort of addictions that you're not going to be able to deal with, or you might have an abusive relationship that you don't know how to deal with. These are all fears that you need to let go of, because you can't control people, and you can't control how what people say to you, okay, or their intention. You can't control that, but you can control who you're going to spend your time with, and stuff like that. So you need to stop worrying about all these negative things. I just feel like you have a lot of fear of moving on, but you don't like being alone. You feel very lonely, a bit depressed here. I'm feeling heavy pressure, like the one person that you relied on is no longer with you. They are with you, they just can't see them. But they're always with you. They are, I promise you, they're around you all the time. But, they're not physically here. And, it's their time to go. So we have to let them go so they can go on their journey and be at peace. Because sometimes the more we hurt and the more we think about the people that we've lost, our loved ones and stuff, it holds them back from their own journey, because it's like you're holding them from having their peace. Our energy is very strong, okay? And, when you're using, all these emotions and power on thinking and, excuse me, I'm still sick with my cold here, allergies, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. What was I saying? Yeah, so when we keep thinking about somebody, right, like I said before, it's like constantly calling somebody and hanging up. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't give people peace. Well, it's the same thing with the spirit world, okay? When you keep thinking about someone who passed away, they'll come and visit you. They worry about you. But, it's like you're causing them not to have peace by doing that. And you're causing them to have setbacks in their own journey in the spiritual world, okay? Which is why you never see me calling upon spirits. If spirits come talk to me and they have something they want to tell me to, let someone know, that's different. They're coming to me, okay? I never, ever go and call out someone, to come talk to me. First of all, you can get some kind of demon or demonic thing that pretends to be a loved one. They do that, and you're disturbing the dead, okay? You're disturbing them, and you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that. I don't believe you're supposed to. Okay, I'm going to say it that way. I don't believe you're supposed to mess with the dead, okay? But if they're coming to you for help, and they don't go away like they do to me, I have, they forever be screaming in my ear sometimes. Sometimes I get some aggressive ones, okay, that I have to really turn away. But, because a lot of them that are aggressive like that, sometimes they just don't even know they're freaking dead. And that could be very disturbing. And the reason why that happens is because they weren't meant to die. They died with an accident or whatever. It wasn't their time to go. So they linger and they don't know if they're dead or alive. They're just in between worlds kind of at the moment. I get a lot of those too, okay? And then you're sitting there with them like, dude, you're dead. I'm sorry, but you're dead. You have no pulse, my friend. Love you very much, but you don't got a pulse. I don't know what you want me to do, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm tired. I have to be up at 5 or 4 even. So, yeah, I get all kinds of, things like that. But the thing is, it's a big difference, okay? It's a big difference from a spirit coming to you and you calling for spirit, crying for spirit. Don't do that. Try not to do that. I know you're healing. I get it. But now is the time to start letting go, okay? Start letting go of this person, as hard as it is. And what I mean by letting go is just, understanding that they're on a different journey now, and you'll have to let them go. Let them be free, okay? You have to let them go so they can be free to do what they have to do. It doesn't mean you have to stop loving them, absolutely not. But it's just that understanding that you need to heal and can get over. You know what I mean? And it does take time. I understand that. But it's just, you got to be doing that healing work, okay? Don't ignore it. Don't sit there, cry about it, and not try to overcome it. You understand? Don't be alone. Go in a social group. They have groups, counseling groups, and it's all people who lost somebody, a loved one, and they're trying to heal from that. They have a lot of groups from that, and I know personally because I've been. So, don't feel embarrassed or ashamed, because you're going to find people there who can relate to you and feel your pain, And again, you don't want to be in this group forever. It's just while you are healing. But once you start feeling that the group is just making you feel worse, that means you're healing. And it's time for you to let go of that group and move on, okay? Don't stay there for too long. It's only as a crutch as you need to heal. It's to help you, motivate you to start healing, okay? Is what I'm hearing Spirit tell me. Okay. You have to, your self-indulgence here. It's so important that you understand and you feel loved. You feel love for yourself, that your self-worth. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are important in this lifetime, okay? That's why it's time for you to heal and do some shadow work here and appreciate who you are, all right? Because you are very important. I know some of you think because you lost somebody, a loved one, and you depended on them for everything. That's okay. There's a lot of people who do. It's not bad. It's not wrong. It made you feel good, but now that they're no longer there, it's like, okay, this codependency, you have to be independent on yourself now, right? So we have to work on that. Some of us do have to work on that, and some of us don't. Some of us always been independent, and we wanted somebody in our life, and we had them, and we allow them to take control, but it doesn't mean you become codependent. It's just that you allow them to, take over, take the wheel. That's okay, as long as you know that you can always be on your own if you need to be. That's not being codependent, okay? Just making that clear. I'm not saying everybody's codependent, because that's not true. Yeah. So sometimes when we're trying to move on and date, or, find another way of coping, trying to make new friends, trying to date even, okay? It could be scary, and sometimes because you've been with this person for so long, like maybe you were married to this person for many years, or just in a serious relationship for so long with them, you don't know anything else, right? You just don't know anything else. So you might feel you're not worthy enough to find something new, or you have low self-esteem because, it's something new and uncomfortable. New things can be very uncomfortable, right? But they're really important so that you can keep moving on this journey and find a whole different path to fulfillment, to fulfilling yourself. You don't need people to fulfill you. No, you need to fulfill yourself. But, enjoying life with people is part of fulfillment. Is enjoying your life the way you want. You know what I mean? Sharing that enjoyment. So it's saying here, for a lot of you who still have those negative Nancy's, we all have them, okay? Oh, God, do we all have them? Those those negative Nancy's, right? So, it could even be family. It could even be your freaking mom or your father, whatever. Your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your neighbor, whatever. It's like they could be constantly a real, like a hair across your ass. They just don't go away, They're always like, well, if you didn't do this, well, if you did it this way, I told you not to do that. See what happened? I can't stand people like that. I have a mother like that. I know. So it's very annoying. Yeah, so the thing is, when you're trying to heal and move on, you're going to have to cut out a lot of old things that are no longer suiting you, okay? They're no longer making you happy and making you feel good, okay? You might not have to cut them out forever, but some of them you might have to. And that's okay, because it's about your peace of mind and happiness, okay? Not anybody else. So, Spirit wants you to separate yourself from naggy Nancy's and negative Nancy's and bitchy Betty, okay? and just, focus on you. Focus on you. Separate yourself from these douchebag people who irritate the shit out of you. You're going to have to do it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You got to stop allowing people to come and dictate your life and how you should live it, how you should heal and when you should heal. That's not up to anybody but you, okay? Nobody can force you to heal. Nobody can give you a timeline. Everyone heals differently, and people just need to go mind their business, and you need to tell them that, okay? And if you can't, I will. Give me their number. Bitch, move on. Yeah, so tell them to go sit down real quick. Sometimes you might have to give them the silent treatment, especially those bitchy betties that just keep running their mouth and they don't know when to shut the hell up. Yeah, those really annoying ones. The best thing you can do with those narcissistic type of characteristic type of people is just giving them your silent treatment. That's the best answer you can give them. Just be silent and walk away. It's not worth your energy, because they're not going to stop running their mouths, okay? So just let them go. And of course, this is not for everyone. This is for people, and it's you or not, because you either lost somebody. This is about losing somebody that you love, okay? And it's through death. It could even be a loss from separation here, like a breakup. It could be that also, okay? I am feeling more death, but it could be a breakup. And breakup could be feeling like a death too. You're never going to see their ass again, you know what I mean? So it can feel that way. So, take it how it resonates for you. But when I'm saying a death card, they're never coming back, okay? It could be that they died physically, or they're just never going to come back in your life again. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Because I am getting messages of both here. People who had lost somebody from death and people who have lost somebody through a breakup and no longer returning to them. I even see somebody who had to leave out of the country or left the country after this breakup and came back home many miles and miles away by plane. So in a whole different country, like Middle East or Europe or something like that, from America or a different country, okay? I'm seeing that too. And that's really hard, very hard to do. So somebody, expect a call or a message from a loved one here. You have someone who truly does care about you and has your back. There's somebody there for some of you that wants to express some sort of love for you. They care about you. They want to express love to you, okay? They're thinking about you. They want to inform you of something with love here. They might want to tell you that they love you, or they've always loved you, that they're there for you. It might be somebody who's just there for you. It could be somebody who's interested in you romantically, and you had no idea. I feel like this is like a surprise. If it is that, it's a surprise. Um, Something like that. So there's some kind of love coming in from someone for you that's going to support you. They're going to be a great ear, and a great person to lean on as you're healing. Okay, they're going to be very positive, and they're going to make you feel happier. They're going to help you feel happier. Okay. Um, and Spirit just wants you to take your time, doing this with new people. Don't take anyone's, too serious. Just, make sure you're dating people as friends. You know what I mean? Don't get serious with anybody right away. Take your time, so that you can, slowly learn this person, and again, transition your emotions and feelings into this person, and making sure you're not having the same emotions from the last person. You know what I mean? So it's like a new start for you that you're going to want here, if that makes any sense. So with this unconditional love here, okay, I feel it's like, once you heal everything here, it's like this whole sense of wholeness is going to develop within you again. You're going to feel whole, and you're going to feel this wholeness within yourself, not from anybody else. Because remember, I told you we can't depend on people to fill our cups. That's being codependent. You have to be able to fill your own cup. That emptiness we feel in ourselves, that's not to be replaced by a person, but ourselves. Okay, we have to fill it ourselves, loving ourselves, right? I think I say this in almost every reading because it always pops up that way. But we also get new people that come in who hasn't heard it, Anyway, whatever. I'm just being told to say it again. So, yeah, so it's like loving yourself, putting into yourself, filling those holes that of the emptiness within you by you, healing properly, by being patient with yourself, by loving yourself. And loving yourself takes time, okay? You can't just jump into loving yourself like that. It's about appreciating every little detail that's on your body, that's in your soul. You know what I mean? It's acceptance. It's accepting yourself, and that's the wholeness that you're missing. That empty feeling that you think somebody's supposed to fill for you, that's you avoiding, yourself. That's the emptiness you're feeling, is you loving on yourself, okay? And that takes time. That takes time to heal that. It's about loving you. It's about, appreciating yourself, valuing valuing yourself, and, doing the things you enjoy doing. Learning yourself, learning what you enjoy, learning what you like and don't like, pampering yourself, because no one else is going to do it the way you do it. You know what I mean? It's little things like that make you feel big things to like, fill that void within you. So it's being selfless. It's being it's that self-love that's going to cause you to look, make you very attractive. You are attractive, you are handsome, you are beautiful, the way you are. But anybody can tell you that, and it doesn't matter what other people tell you. Do you feel it? And if you don't feel it, then you need to work on feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of you, right? See, like I'm saying, letting go. You have to let go. And for some of you, right? The ones who you have resentment and triggers, on what could have been, should have been. Like I just said, it's about healing. You have to heal that. You have to let that go. Those negative thoughts that you have to let it go. And you can think that running away from these emotions or this person or whatever it is that you're running from, like I've said before, you can only run so far. You can't run from your problems, okay? You cannot do that. You have to deal with them. Because if you don't, what's gonna happen is, okay, you move, right? You move away from the person you can't stand, or the friends, or the family, whatever. You run away from your problems, right? Guess what happens? You end up in the same problems again. I mean, the people will be different, but the situation will be the same. So yeah, you have to confront those problems and heal them, whatever it is. If it's codependency, if it's the whatever it is, it's different for everyone, that you have to overcome here and heal from that. If you don't heal this within yourself here and forgive yourself and the other person, you're going to hold on to that, and you're going to see the same thing over and over again, like a karmic wheel, okay? And you're going to have like these karmic relationships all the time, because you're jumping into relationships without being healed, and you're not learning the lessons here of each karmic relationship you have, okay? Because we want to be on that hamster wheel of karma forever, the bad karma. We don't want that, right? So yeah, we have to make these changes, and change takes time, and it's not easy. I know, it's very hard. It's very hard, but it must be done, and it will be done, because I know you will do it. A lot of you were dealing with like twin flames, okay? It could have been a twin flame that you were dealing with, and thought you can run away from, because there was no balance between the both of you. You're both very opposite. You're polar opposites here, so you might all want the same thing at the end, but you want is it something different that it's like you want the same ending to have something, right? But the journey that you both have are different, yeah, so I feel like some of you could not balance your twin flames, okay? There was just too much going on. And it's really hard, it's really hard to be with a twin flame, okay? 9 out of 10, they're not supposed to even be in your life as a relationship, okay? The karmic twin flames are not. They're just supposed to be learning lessons with them and moving on, you know what I mean? But you're not supposed to be romantically involved with them normally, because the outcome is never going to be a positive one. If it's a karmic type of relationship, there'll always be pain, because you're always going to trigger one another, you know what I mean? And I say that because I've actually seen that for many people, okay? Now soulmates are totally different, okay? Soulmates are very different. It's still strong feelings and whatnot, but you're not like learning things like a twin flame, okay? It's totally different. There's differences. So like I said, with the clock here going on, needing time, cycles do take time. It takes time to heal, and you're progressing. As long as you're progressing, okay, and you feel it, then you know you're on the right path. But if you're still stuck there crying your eyes out every single night, the same way as before, then you're not doing what you need to do to heal. I know that sounds too, it's hard, but it's true. You can't be like that forever. We have to keep moving. You know what I mean? We have to keep on our path. And so some of you who were in this, karmic twin flame or karmic relationship, whatever kind of relationship it was for you, it's like spirit wants you to make new memories, okay? Don't think about the past too much, but do learn from the thoughts. Whatever negative things that come to mind from your past relationship, Spirit wants you to learn from it. Take it and really look at it and see what you learn from that. You know what I mean? Take it with a grain of salt. Everything's a lesson, no matter how much it hurts. Everything is a lesson. Everybody takes everything differently. So what might hurt you might not hurt them. You know what I mean? Because we all perceive things different, and we feel things different. So, Spirit wants you to heal all that, and when those memories start popping up in your head, maybe some negative memories, loving memories, they want you to see, what did you learn from this? What are you going to accept for the next relationship? For instance, like if you had a crummy past relationship, right? What did you learn from that? Okay, in your next relationship, how are you going to avoid that? You know what I mean? Like questioning yourself like that. Or if it was a really good relationship and the person passed away or whatever happened, the situation you had to end, okay? What did you learn from that? Maybe that person was only here to show you how you're supposed to be loved, what love really feels like, or have faith that this love does come true. You know what I mean? It's not just a fairy tale, but you can have it. Okay? It's different for everyone, but Spirit wants you to really dig deep in there in these past relationships you've had and really think about, what you could do in the next relationship to make it better. What can you do for yourself to make it better? What would make you happy within yourself to make this relationship different or whatever? You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with fulfillment of the other person fulfilling you, because, going into a relationship, you should really already feel fulfilled within yourself, okay? Because when you want to be with somebody, it's not because you need them. It's supposed to be because you just want them in your life, not because you need them in your life, because you have yourself, right? So we're not codependent, and we're going to work on it if we are, because everybody becomes codependent sometimes. It's okay. It's all right. Nobody's perfect. You're not supposed to be perfect. It's all good. So there's no judgment here. So for those of you who have to pull away and end things with, relationships with friends, family, like I told you, those negative Nancys and those bitchy Bettys and everything, yeah, it's going to cause heartbreak on their end, okay? But you can't focus on that, because you need to focus on you. You are not responsible for how someone feels, okay? People feel, their emotions are their responsibility, okay? We have nothing to do with how they feel. People feel how they feel. There's nothing we can actually do about it. They need to find out why they feel that way, why they're triggered in that kind of way, right? That's not your problem, okay? So you need to focus on yourself and not allow these people to give you guilt trips, call you selfish, whatever it is, because you want to work on yourself. It's none of their business, first of all, and you can let them know that. um, you know, and they might want to attack you with like this kind of bullshit. Like, oh, you're so selfish, you're so self-centered, because you're making yourself a priority, you're healing yourself. That's how you know you're healed or your healing is almost over with, is when people start, trying to cause you problems like that, trying to be bitchy betties and trying to bring you down. And that's how you know a lot of times, unfortunately, with negative people, that you are healing. You're healing, you're healed. You're in a different path, a positive, your energy is elevating, you're elevating in life, is when you see these people jealous, always, telling you some stupid bullshit that doesn't pertain to you. They're just jealous and annoying. Yeah, so just ignore those people, just walk away. They're not worth it. Because you're going into a next phase and they're going to be left behind anyway. So it doesn't really matter. You're going to release this, because this relationship is over. No second chances. You're growing to transform. What's dead is dead. Okay? So, yeah, there's nothing here with these people who are negative to you. It doesn't matter. They just don't matter like that to you anymore. You're going to grow and, you're going to release all this past, and you're going to have a different point of view. Your mindset is going to change. Okay, how you feel about these people. You're going to worry less about their feelings for you, and you're going to become a whole different person with a whole different new perspective of things. Okay, all right, let me get some initials. I haven't done that in a while. All right, so we have blank. We have an O for Oscar, Odilia, Ophelia, Opal, Olivia, Olive, Omar, Omni, did I say Oscar? And that's what I have for O. I'm not hearing anything else, sorry. I'm trying to hear for anything else. Okay, we have V for Victoria, Vicky, Victor, Valencio, Valentino, Valentine, Valerie, Vicky, Vincent, Veronica, Vivian, Vi, I'm hearing. And that's what I have for V. I'm not hearing anything else for V. Alright, K. K, we have Kimmy, Kimberly, Karen, Kevin, Kyle, Kingsley, King, Korea. Oh, I'm sorry, Corinne with a K. Corinne. Sorry, sir. Couldn't hear very well. Okay, Corinne. Cody, Kobe, Kelly, Kendra, Carla, what I got for K. I'm not hearing anything else. We have X for Xana, Xavier, Zena, there's an X in a different language, you guys, and I can't even pronounce it. It is so long, but in a whole different language. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Elegante. Something like that. I can't even pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. It is just so long. Okay. We have P for Peta. Priscilla. Pimentel. Pedro. Paisley, Paula, Paul, Prada, Princeton, Priest. I know, right? Priest. When it came to this came to me, Priest. I guess that's a very unique name, right? But it could be. Princeton, Philip, Philomena. Okay, that's what I got for P. Oh, and Penelope. And Penny. Penny, Penelope. It might be the same person. Maybe they call her Penny for short for Penelope or Pen. I don't know, I'm getting that too. So take it how it resonates, you guys. I have I for Indita, Iris, Ira, Ivan, Ine, Ida, Imora, Isaac, Impala, something like that. Ingina, Ingina, I don't know. Another Ina, Israel, Isabel, Isabella, okay, that's what I got for I. Oh, and Isaiah. Sorry, Isaiah. We got H for Horace, Hannah, Helen, Heather, Herman, Heaven, Harmony, Helga, Humphreys, I don't know if that's a last name, Henry, Harry, Haley. That's what I have for H. Alright. With the last two, I have R for Ricardo, Rachel, Rochelle, Rihanna, Rain, Raven, Rena, Rebecca, Rachel, Ricky, Richard, Rosalie, Rosa, Rishon, Ron and Ronald, Rhonda, Roland, Ramsey. I got B for Bailey, Benton, Barbara, Barbie, Bella, Belle, Bianca, Bernice, Billy, Bobby, Brian, Blanca, Bree, Batania, Bolivia, Bonita, Betancourt, maybe that's a last name, Benavides, Basil, and that's all I'm hearing for B for now. And just because your name does get called out, okay, it doesn't, and none of this story resonates with you. There's other people with your name, okay, so chill out. Don't freak out and be like, oh, that's my name, but that's not my story. I get it. But you're not the only one with your name, okay? Yeah. Okay, we got Chicago, New Mexico, South Carolina, Michigan, Minnesota, Louisiana, Delaware. We got Nevada, Illinois, Vegas. Okay. Detroit, India, Iowa, Rhode Island, North Dakota, Maryland, Arkansas, huh? Doesn't it have those tumbleweeds? Every time I think of Arkansas, I think about those big tumbleweeds that go down the road. All right, Idaho. Of course, I always relate that to Idaho potatoes. I don't know why. CT, so for Connecticut. All right, you all, that's what I have, okay? I hope you all enjoyed my reading. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free and it helps me tremendously to put out more content, okay? I love you all very much, and thank you all so much who have hit the like and subscribe button. You're such a blessing to me. Thank you so much, you know. I am so grateful to have you all on my channel. Even my new ones coming in, thank you so much for, you know, checking me out. I love you all very much, and I hope you all have a blessing day. And I will manifest everyone to have, you know, their dreams come true. as much as I possibly can, okay? I want everybody to be blessed and happy. Alright, so please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And I love you all, and you all have a wonderful day. Bye.